All right. Hey guys. So good to see you all tonight. And I just first want to thank you for taking time to come and hear me out and to come support Bretta because this is so awesome. This is such an exciting time in this new journey that she's on. And she invited you or shared this recording with you. One, because she loves you. Two, because she thinks you're amazing and that you would kick butt at this, at what we're doing. So I'm just going to go through this little presentation that I have and just share a little bit of my story and how I wound up here and what it's done for my family, and see if you can relate at all. So my name is Brittany. I'm a Black Diamond here at Q. I've been here for about 16 months, and I am a mom of girls. These are my kids, Emmy and Luca. They are just as sweet as they are cute. My husband, Nick, and I have been married 11 years, and we live in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm a California girl, born and raised, but we moved out here in 2020 because why not? And it's been the best thing for our family. So I'm super passionate about financial freedom. You're going to understand why very soon. I am on our advisory council, which means that I work really closely with our corporate partners and our owners and the decision-making processes, which is a huge honor. But what that means for you is that when you partner with us, you also get that same access through me, which is really awesome. I'm a top earner here, and I'm just really, really grateful. I'm grateful that I'm here. I'm grateful that I get to share this with so many people. But if I'm being totally honest with you, I kind of swore that I would never do network marketing. And I bet that a lot of you could relate. You probably stuck your nose up at it, at least at one point in time. I know I did. I felt that I was honestly a little bit too good for it. I was like, not one of those things, not me. But several years ago, I fell into it because my sister-in-law shared some products, tried them, I liked them, I shared them, boom, made a paycheck. And I was like, okay, well, let's see what happens. So this was in my previous company before I came to Q. I grew a business and my belief in this industry was born. But the problem was that the people who were partnering with me, the people that were trusting me, they weren't finding success. So what did that do to me? That made me feel like I was completely out of integrity. It made me feel kind of scammy and salesy and like I was wasting their time. So I decided to chalk that up to a great experience. You know, I got to go on the trips and all these things, but I was done. So I walked away. Then the next stage of my life, my husband, he was a police officer. He ended up getting medically retired because he got hurt on the job. He got in a fight with a drunk guy, blew out his knee, and he ended up getting medically retired. So we did not have a plan B. You know, he went through so much training in the academy and all this stuff to get to where he was in that job. So we didn't have a backup plan. So the next 2 years after that happened was just this downward spiral financially. He started working with his brother doing web design, and it was great. It was a great challenge for him, but it's a startup. And so if you know anything about business and startups, they don't make a lot of money in the beginning. So we just weren't making it. Everything was going on credit cards. And then what happens? When you can't pay them, your credit cards max out and then you're out of luck. So I would find myself going to the grocery store and my card getting declined, which if that has ever happened to you, it is insanely embarrassing and you feel a lot of shame. And that happened more times than I want to admit. There were times where we would argue about, you know, the lights would get shut off or the water was threatening getting shut off. All of those things. There was a time that I remember dropping Emmy off in kindergarten and I went to make a phone call to Nick and it just started beeping. And I was like, what does that mean? You guys, we couldn't pay the phone bill. So my phone got shut off. And you would think that all of those things would be enough for me to do something about it, right? Like enough to go get a job or start a new business or something. But for some reason, I can't explain it. It wasn't. It was like a rock bottom where it was just like, well, whatever. It was just kind of like, there was no hope. I think that's the best way to describe it. I didn't have any hope that things would get better. And as you can imagine, it took a toll on our marriage. It was just a really, really dark season in our lives. But there was a defining moment that finally happened that kind of snapped me out of it and pushed me to do this. I'm going to share that moment with you guys a little bit later. But when that happened, I knew exactly what I needed to do because I had been watching my friend build a business here in Q, and I couldn't deny what I saw happening. I always knew if I was going to do this again, I'm going to partner with her because girlfriend was making $90,000 a month as a stay-at-home mom, a former social worker, 90,000 a month. My brain couldn't even compute those numbers. But the cool thing was that really got my attention was the fact that the people who were partnering with her, they were also making money that I couldn't even imagine. So I knew that there was something to this. I knew that she didn't just get lucky. I knew it wasn't just a fluke. So when that defining moment happened, she was my first message, my first call, and she shared it all with me. It seemed way too good to be true. And a lot of times, you guys, when things seem that way, they might be. But what I found in this is that it honestly was just too good to pass up. And I knew I couldn't pass it up. I knew that this was literally the lifeline that my family needed. So I put my head down. I went all in. I caught the vision. I had this crazy belief of what this could do for my family. And here we are a year and a half later almost. And I can't even tell you the 180 flip that our lives look today. So beyond my success, which again is completely life-changing, the thing that I am the most proud of in this business is the fact that we've been able to help, like, I think it's 35 families hit a 6-figure income in the last year. That to me speaks volumes. So if you are a leader, if you're looking for a place to lead people, to help people have success, I'm going to share with you why I chose this company and what sets us apart, because there are a lot out there. There's a lot to choose from. So I'm going to share with you why I chose Q and why Q kind of sets apart from the rest. So it kind of starts with having the right mentors. It's not always what you know, but it's who you know, who you're connected to. I am connected to these guys, which means that you guys will be able to be as well. Mark Wilson is our CEO and founder. He's a 2-time Super Bowl champion. So the guy just knows how to win, which is why it's no surprise that we're winning so big here. When he was in retirement, he craved purpose. He wanted to know that when he woke up in the morning, he was going to make a difference in people's lives. And when he went to bed at night, that he changed somebody's life. And so that is how Q became Q, because of his heart to serve and help people, which so grateful for. I mean, just looking at this picture, you can tell the guy just has kind eyes. He just genuinely cares and loves people. It has meant so much to me over the last year, how he has cared specifically even just about my family. The talks that we've had on couches about marriage and tough stuff, beyond just business. This is real relationships. And then our president, Jake Spencer, you guys, this guy, there's a reason why we call him John Wick. He's an assassin in this business. He brings over a decade, I think it's 14 years of experience to the table doing exactly what we're doing today successfully. He has led teams of hundreds of thousands of people. He's made millions of dollars in this industry. And now it's like a secret tool in our back pocket that we have him mentoring us to have that same success. And I guarantee you, I would not be where I am today if it wasn't for his leadership. So super grateful for him. I love his family. I love their friendship. His daughter and my daughter are BFFs, as they say. And I'm just really grateful to be led by men of this caliber. So not only do you need to be connected to the right people and know the right people, but being in the right place at the right time is crucial and honestly very hard to come by. When you look at other companies, a lot of them that you have heard of or that you have in your brain, they have become household names, right? Everyone has heard of them. That means that it's saturated. That means that the newness is gone. It means that the timing isn't great anymore. So here you can see this is the basic S curve of business, and you can see exactly where we are. And that means that we have all of that momentum ahead of us. So what does that mean for you? You get to capitalize on that in your business. Since 2018, we have had over 1,200% growth. And hello, yes, in the last year and a half, I will tell you, I have seen that growth personally in my business. We are in, I believe, 25 countries and growing now. It's honestly, it's a true ground floor opportunity. And ground floor, it's a buzzword. That is the kind of timing that leaders look for when starting a business, because timing, it's an edge. You have it or you don't, and it matters. So I came here for the business. I came here because I needed to make money. We were broke as a joke, and I had to do something about it. But this business would not be as amazing as it is if the products weren't incredible, right? The products speak for themselves. We have a full suite of products, something for everybody. I've actually never had to turn somebody away because we didn't have something for them. So we have a full and broad spectrum hemp line, non-hemp nutraceuticals, fitness and weight loss products. We have these amazing vitamin sprays. You just spray it under your tongue. It's the second fastest way to get it into your system, second to an IV. My favorite, and actually our best-selling product company-wide, is the sleep spray. If you have kids, this will be your best friend because a couple sprays and they are out. My kids actually ask for sleep spray at night. We have kids supplements, a full collagen matrix, terpenes, hormone balancing supplements, stuff for energy, immune support, pre-workout, protein, immune boosting, everything, you name it, we have it, or we're working on it, because we do not white label anything. We do not license any of our formulas or technologies. We own them all, which is amazing because that allows us to pivot and create whenever the heck we want. So this right here, the Qcor, I will tell you, this is the foundation for both your health and for your business. There is no debate. We all have to supplement. We absolutely cannot get everything we need from our diet. I don't care if you grow your own garden. It's just not possible anymore. So I'm a busy mom. I have 2 girls. And so I need things to be simple. I need to be able to just take things on the go. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. So these products in the Qcor actually come in these individual AM and PM packets. So in the morning, you open the AM packet, you take it, boom, done. At night, open the PM packet, you're done. These products are going to help you function at your highest capacity. They're going to help you just fire on all cylinders. Qmax is a micronutrient supplement. It's really amazing for brain and mental health and filling in the gaps of your diet. Align addresses inflammation in your body. And our Qbiotics is our probiotic, one-stop shop for gut health. We got to keep our gut in check. So like I said, this lays the foundation for your health. But also, this is something that needs to be taken every single day, ordered every single month. And so what does that do for your business? That creates residual income. There is a reason that you will find this combo in the majority of our company's auto ships. So if you're going to build a business, build it on Qcor. We have a full spectrum hemp line. I'm not going to go into tons of detail about hemp, but you've heard of hemp. It's a huge buzzword. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry that we get to capitalize on. But just know that not all hemp is made the same. You'll see this seal on the left, the BioSync seal. This basically means it's a technology that we own. That means that you're going to feel the hemp really fast, and it means that you're not wasting your money. So if you know that you want hemp, whatever way you want to take it, orally, topically, in a drink, we have you covered. These are some before and afters from our liquid collagen, okay? So our liquid collagen, it's medical grade. It is absolutely amazing. I think there's 4 or 5 types of collagen in it. It's like, as you can see in these pictures, it's like Botox in a bottle. It's unlike anything I have ever seen. These results, if you can't read it on here, it's kind of light, are 1 week apart. Literally just 1 week. I should probably ask them for an updated picture because their foreheads are probably frozen. It's absolutely incredible. So we have 2 different types of collagen. There is one that's more geared towards beauty. And there's another one that also has those benefits, but it has whey added to it, which is really great to take post-workout for building muscle and burning fat. But our terpene line gets me really pumped because, like I said, with the hemp and with the collagen, these are industries and categories and verticals that we get to capitalize on. Terpenes is another one of those. But the thing that really gets me about terpenes is that it's never been done like this before. We are literally the first to market with a product like this. It will be a multi-billion-dollar industry just like hemp. We just happen to be the first to bring a terpene like this to the market that does not have hemp in it. There is no hemp whatsoever in these terpenes, which also allows for it to be available worldwide because there's no restrictions on it. It's just made from plants. So we barely scratched the surface of what we're able to do with terpenes. Slumber is for sleep. Comfort helps with any discomfort in your body. Create is my actual favorite. It helps you laser focus. If you get easily distracted, if you have a hard time like knocking out a to-do list, if you like if you have a deadline, getting something done, you guys, you take Create, you are laser focused. You just through whatever you have to do. It is absolutely incredible. If you don't believe me, try it. If you don't like it, I will personally give you your money back. It's the best. And then lastly, right now we have Chill. This is another one that I personally love because I'm somebody that has dealt with feelings of anxiety in social situations. At certain times of my life, it's actually held me back in a lot of ways. And Chill, when you take it, this wave comes over you where you literally feel chill and you feel like you kind of want to go be social. It's an amazing product. So really grateful for what this is doing for the business, but also for all the ways that these terpene elixirs are impacting people's health and the quality, honestly, of their life. So Q, we're not a fitness company, we're not a weight loss company, but we have a really cool MyQFit community if that is your thing. We do believe that fitness is important. It's important to care about your body. So we have these amazing stacks. When you get a stack, it's curated to whatever your goals are. If you want to lose weight, if you want to build muscle, if you want to shed fat, if whatever it is, we have stacks that will help you towards your fitness goals and your health goals. But not only that, we have this incredible MyQFit app. This app is the closest you're going to get to a personal trainer in your pocket. It's fully customizable to whatever you want it to be. It has personal trainers, literally people, meal plans, workouts, accountability. There's different challenges. It is absolutely amazing. It's legit. So highly recommend that if that's your thing. So this is Dr. Stephen Kimberly. This is who Mark Wilson partnered with when he started Q. Because you guys, Mark, he's a football guy. He is not a supplement guy. So thank God that we have Dr. K. He's the doctor. He has the white coat. He has the credentials. I mean, look at them. He was the editor-in-chief of WebMD for 15 years. He was a naturopath, an internal medicine doctor. The guy knows his stuff. He's actually what I call the gatekeeper of our product line. If it isn't the best, if it isn't a quintessential product, he says, no way. It won't make it on our website and it won't make it into your home. So he's constantly innovating, like very aggressively. He knows that science doesn't stand still. And so neither do we. We're always getting into new markets and new verticals. And along with me talking about his standards, this is just a really quick screenshot of his standards. You can rest assured that what we are putting out there and what we are sharing with you and your network is going to be the best of the best. So we have made it to my favorite thing to talk about. Here at Q, we really value financial freedom. We are not flashy. We do not have a car program. We think it's really cool to save your money and not to spend it. So when you partner with us from day one, you don't have to have sold a product. You don't have to have found any business partners. You get a free financial coach that will meet with you, that will help you with whatever it is. You can read the screen right here. Anything that you need help with, they are there for you, and it's absolutely free. So I needed that. We needed that so bad. We were so broke. When I came to Q, we had $50,000 of credit card debt. We had a credit score in the 500s. We had it was just a really bad situation. No money in savings, like none in checking either, but like literally no money to our name. So when I came here, the thing that happened was there was a day that my oldest daughter, Emmy, she went over to my parents' house and she had overheard a conversation between my husband and I that was never meant for her to hear. But you know how kids are, they are very intuitive, and we probably could have been more quiet. But she overheard us talking about how we did not have dog food to feed our dog. And that was a stressful situation for us because we couldn't feed our dog. Like, hello, the dog's going to starve. So Emmy goes over to my parents' house and she asks my mom if she can bring home some dog food. Mind you, nobody knew our situation. Nobody knew how bad it was. I definitely did not tell my parents how things looked. So when I went to pick them up, my girls up, my mom said, "Hey, Britt, is everything okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, what do you mean?" She was like, "Well, Emmy asked if she could bring home some dog food." And I was like, "What?" She was like, "Yeah." And she said that, I don't know, she asked me to gather up some other food for you guys too. You guys, in that moment, that was it. It was like everything just crumbled and shattered, and that was it. My heart broke. I felt the most mom guilt that you could imagine. I felt so much shame. It was literally what felt like rock bottom. And in that moment, that's when I decided this is not going to be our story. My kids are not going to stress about feeding our dog or feeding themselves. Like, no way. So when I came here, now you can imagine the grit that I had, the drive that I had, because this was not going to be us. So thankfully, because of this business and because of the FFM and because of our coach, we now have no credit card debt, which you can imagine the weight that lifts off of all of our shoulders. We have multi six figures in savings now, which is something I never imagined. I mean, I don't even have a college degree, you guys. I'm a nobody. And we have, our credit score is, it grew well over 200 points in this last year. So now we have like freedom, and it's amazing. And so this is why I'm so passionate about sharing this with people. So I really encourage you, if you do partner with us, to take advantage of the FFM, reach out to a coach. You can email them tonight and schedule your meeting, because it is a true game changer. So let's talk about business and how to make money, okay? So there are now 5 ways to make money here. I'm very passionate about our compensation plan because I personally have never found one that is more generous. And when I explain it to people, the things that I hear left and right is, there is no way, this is not sustainable. How can they pay this out? This is too good to be true. Like whatever you say, I've heard it. One question I want to ask you, if you have been in network marketing before, is if you're saying, how can they afford to pay this out? Maybe ask yourself, could my previous company afford it and choose not to because the owners were out there making a lot of money? Something to think on. Okay, 5 ways. When you partner with us, you get your own website, okay? We have systems in place that we're gonna teach you on day 1, and we're gonna walk you through all of this. So first thing, when you share products and people wanna buy products from you, they're gonna go to your website and you're gonna earn a commission on what they buy. It's, that's pretty straightforward. Whatever the volume is, you earn a straight commission on that. But now that is not the only way that you earn on customers. This is brand new. My mind is blown because listen, since we put this change into our comp plan and enhanced it, like 2 weeks ago, if that, I think it's like a week and a half ago, I don't even know. On my team, we have had, I think, close to 500 rank ups just from this one change. You can imagine that is so much more money in people's pockets for doing the same thing that they were already doing, because now you don't have to build a team in order to promote in our compensation plan. You can earn a rank just based on your customer sales. Okay, so that's the second way. Third way is building a team. It's finding business partners to do this with you. When that happens and you bring business partners on, it's like you're opening up another franchise of your business, and then you get to earn on what they do. Something really special about our comp plan too is that when you build a team, there's no like you get volume after in, you know, the first 7 levels and then it cuts off. No, because that's not cool to just love the first 7 levels and then not care about everybody else. We don't do that. It's not cool also for the volume to decrease. So get this, every order on every level counts. When I learned that, my mind was completely blown. If you're a leader looking for a place to land, looking for a place to help people win, this compensation plan is so incredible because it allows you to help people build, to help people win. So we're on here because Bretta decided to partner with us, right? She is just starting her business. So do you know what this means? It means that the sooner you partner with her and the sooner you claim a top spot in her business, she then is able to build under you. So as she brings more people on, they get to go under you forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And the volume all counts. It never caps out. Yeah, chew on that. If you want to understand all of this a little bit better, I do have a 10-minute, I think it's less than 10-minute compensation plan video that goes over all of the nitty-gritty. And we can also get on another call and talk about it as well. All right, just like in traditional business, when you promote, you get a bonus. Our bonuses get really big. They're really amazing, really generous. I love that the majority of our comp plan is paid out to the first 5 ranks in our company. And then not only do we have the FFM bonus, the FFM program, the Financial Freedom Movement, but at the 4th rank, you guys, I'm not talking about the top of the company. At the 4th rank of elite, they begin to give you a bonus every month that pays off your debt. It can go towards credit card payments, car payment, your rent, mortgage, student loans, whatever debt you have, the company pays it directly. If you don't have debt, it can go towards a retirement fund, a 401k, a SEP IRA, whatever you want. But again, it just shows the heart of what we value here. So our goal is to help you get your investment back by next Friday, because guess what? It gets better. We get paid weekly. Everything you see here is paid weekly. Customer commission, paid every Friday. Monthly team commission, whatever rank you achieve that week, you get paid for on Friday. Same thing with the customer sales rank. Everything is paid every single Friday. Absolutely amazing. So our goal is to get you to executive in your first full month. When that happens, you will earn $750 in your first month. We can show you how. If I told you I could show you how, would you stop me? I don't think you would. So I hope that this gets you really excited and kind of gets your wheels turning. So the reason that I'm so confident in all of this, the reason I can look you in the eye and say, I can show you how to do this, is because we have systems already in place. They're company-wide. They're not mine. It's not my magic sauce. This is company-wide systems already in place that we teach you in your first 24 to 48 hours. So I don't care if you feel like you don't have enough time, if you feel like you're too introverted or you don't know enough people or whatever your excuse is, our systems are foolproof. They're airtight and you can do this. One of my mentors always says, you get in where you fit in. So whatever your goals are, whatever time you do have, this will work for you. I think it's worth mentioning that our culture here is so special. It's something that is tangible and that you can feel from the get-go. I've learned that the way a compensation plan is written determines the behavior of the fields. So with our comp plan paying on infinity levels, like forever and ever and ever, you know what this does? It encourages top leaders to reach down to the bottom, to the newest person, and help them win and help them have success. I can't tell you how many calls I get on and people are like, hold on, I just can't even believe that I'm talking to you right now, because in my last company, there's no way. You guys, I get it. It was the same thing for me in my last company. I was one of the top ranks and I couldn't even get time of the top. Here it's different. It's different. It doesn't matter how new you are, how old you are, you matter. And you're gonna feel that from day one. You can trust me on that. At the end of the day, this is a smart business decision. It's why I did it. We have consumable products that need to be taken every day to feel your best, ordered every single month. Our compensation plan is competitive. It is aggressive. I think it's generous, but you know what our president, Jake Spencer, says? He says it's fair, and we just want to pay you what's fair. And I can appreciate that more than you know. The market is unsaturated. It's less than 1% saturation, which means there is so much room for growth for you to capitalize on. And then we need to supplement anyways, so you might as well write it off on your taxes. More than just your products, you can write off your cell phone, the part of your home where you work, your internet, travel. There's so many amazing tax write-offs that come with this business. So what's next? Bretta is going to follow up with you. Bretta is going to message you. She's going to call you. She's going to ask you what got you the most excited. She's going to ask you if this could be a good fit for you. And if you have questions, or when you have questions, we'll get to chat. She'll introduce you to me or Kaylee or Charisse, and we'll get to chat, and we'll see if this is something that you want to explore for you and your family. And if it is, then welcome to the team. We're so excited to get to know you and to work with you. And it's going to be a wonderful, amazing ride.